No, I just rolled a dice as well and it didn't work.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dice So Nice. I don't know why you're being an issue, but there's clearly a compatibility issue there that I don't know about. Whatever.
Does anyone's connection just keep refreshing? The page just keeps refreshing over and over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I've just refreshed it twice
Oh right, cool.
because I was enabling and disabling Dice So Nice.
That's cool.
Um, Actually, speaking of which, Dice So Nice was running on your world Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If I enable it on mine, it doesn't let me roll dice anymore.
Interesting.
So
Do you
hence why it's off now.
get any console errors?
Not a clue. What is it? F11
F12.
console? Oh, F11's full screen. Uh, no idea. Let's see. Ah, it doesn't look like it. Just doesn't do anything when I roll dice with it on.
Nice.
And then when I log out and log back in, they show up again. So I have no idea what's going on there. There's clearly some kind of conflict with another module, but I don't know if I could be able to try and fix that. And I meant to fix it this week and I forgot. Anyway. Anyway. Where were we? Let me find my legend keeper.
We were doing downtime.
Well, yeah, you guys last session um decided to head from Alpha Lee. You decided to set off in an attempt to lay low and wait for things to potentially sort themselves out over there. You decided to head to Hatford, which is the home of Shifty. You stopped off on the way in Stirlingfield, um, and marched your way across the Troll Hills. Managed to avoid an encounter with a large group of trolls, and yeah, made your way into the strange town of Hatford. Um, you made an agreement with Shifty's mentor and guardian, a gentleman known as Brendan Dodd, um, that if you were to patch up Shifty's castle, and allow them access to it, them being whatever group he is a member of, um, they would look out for it, keep an eye on it, kind of protect it in your absence. Um, you decided to the next morning head out to Castle Volstrung, where you discovered it to be infested, I suppose is the best word. Full of a large gang of like, hobgoblins and goblins who had moved in since you cleared out the last people living there. Um, you battled a large number of them, took a fair few blows from each, but eventually emerged victorious, and set about working out what you'd like to do to kind of make it more habitable for you guys, or more usable. There was a few suggestions from the group that you were going to get someone in to kind of have a look at, see how much it costs. Um, that's obviously something to do still. The suggestions that I've got written down were to fix the dodgy flooring because the flooring's a bit of a mess. Um, Renovate the stable building. Uh, Make the large set of rooms into some smaller rooms upstairs for bedrooms. convert the dungeon into a space for Sean, and put new doors on with big locks, because people seemingly keep breaking into your castle. That's pretty much where we left off. So it's up to you guys what you want to do, I suppose. Obviously, if you wanted to, you did speak to Brendan. He said there are plenty of contractors in Hatford that they could kind of put to work doing any repairs you might like.
Yeah. That could be an idea. Are we gonna? Shall we go and get the contactors and come back?
Yeah, so it's easy enough if you guys wanted to over the next day, kind of go and gather a couple of carpenters and stonemasons and the likes to kind of bring them in, to get them to have a look over what you guys wanted done to the place. All in all, with all of like the quotes from different people, unless there's anything that the person that wasn't here would like to add specific request rise for their secret base / castle.
Did we add a room for Scritch in there? Did we, like a little bird nest?
There was the plan you guys had come up with was there was 5 rooms upstairs, 5 bedrooms upstairs, and a bedroom downstairs. So there's plenty of space. That leaves enough room for everyone and a guest room.
Has Brandon's body turned up at all?
No, not yet. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. They organised for some sketchy individuals to deliver Brannon's body from Alphaley to Castle Volstrung, and paid a decent chunk of money for it.
Oh, was it Sam that wasn't here last time?
Yeah, Sam wasn't here last time, so.
No,
So yeah,
we're
go
making
for
a
it.
shrine for Brannon.
Okie dokie.
You know, the coolest guy. It's just gonna be like a big stone middle finger or something. But yeah, unless Ellie had any specific requests for secret base ideas or
No.
things she would have done. The contractors kind of give it a once over, give it a look around, and all in all, their kind of combined quote is 4,000 gold pieces for all of the work. I don't know whether everyone here has that much. I believe they just
How much
about
was
do.
it? We're gonna split it between us.
4,000 gold, yeah.
They have
If it helps, Sean has 1,191 gold on him, and he's not here, so we
Why?
can't say you can't use it.
I'm sure we said we were gonna split it between us, and I'm sure we had enough between us.
I'm pretty sure with the amount that you guys have, you're fine.
I have 270 platinum.
Yeah, so you have 2,700 gold on you. Sean has 1,000. And I think Ellie and Erin have a couple hundred each.
Yeah, I don't
Couple
have.
of
I've got about
hundred.
200.
I have 400.
So it's up to you guys how much people are willing to put into this.
Yeah, I mean, you can have it all,
I'm
whatever.
yeah.
No, but
Yeah. So I will suggest.
is there a payment plan?
I mean, yeah, you guys can have it on finance if you like.
What I'm more wondering is that we not got quite 4, have we? Have we got like
You guys,
3.5?
between you actually have slightly more than 4,000 gold.
We're
The
gonna maybe have our own little chicken farm in here and start like making our own egg production.
You could do. The contractors do ask for 2,000 gold up front to start the work. The other 2,000 is payable once the work is done. They do say it'll be about 8 weeks.
Yeah, do you want to take the 2,000 from me and then the rest of the group pay 2,000 when it's finished?
Yeah, sounds good. You now have 70 platinum.
Oh, so just... okay, cool.
Nice and easy.
Easy.
Yeah, so they say they'll get straight on it. You've got a few different groups of builders and carpenters and the like putting this together. But yeah, it will be 8 weeks or so. to kind of be sorted. But you can imagine it will be a completely different castle once it's done. The end of that day kind of rolls around as it does, and it's late at night. I assume you guys are staying at the castle.
Yeah.
You can really throw my plans off if you like and say you're not, but it's about 7 at night. The sun's kind of set at this point. It's pretty dark. And who's got the highest passive perception? Erin and Shifty. You hear a loud banging on the door, a loud kind of noise on the door.
Oh.
Wonder if it's Jack Rich turning up. Is there a little peephole so we can look through the hole in the door?
There are, well, I wouldn't say peepholes, but there are large gaps in the door because Sean kicked it down when you guys last came here. So you can see on the other side. You can make a perception check if you like to see what you can spot.
Yeah.
I really hope it lets you roll a dice. Hey. Yeah, nice. That is a good roll. You see very little on the other side through this peephole, essentially. What you do see is a group of 2 or 3 cloaked figures. They're about 30 feet away from the door and seem to be walking away from the door.
Can I shout hello to them?
You can, yeah. They don't stop. They just keep walking.
Oh, I'm guessing they might have just dropped Brandon's body off. Sean, can you have a look outside?
Yeah.
Sean.
I'll get Sean to look outside.
Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, he opens the door and yeah, you see a box essentially has been left on your doorstep, about person size.
Well, can we do you want to bring him in, Sean?
Yeah.
My one of my spells I learned, can I cast it every 10 days on the same person?
Let me just double check the wording on it. Yeah, every 10 days essentially ask it 5 questions.
Cool. Can we lay the body out in a nice little pose?
Yeah, is everyone gathered around whilst you do this?
Yeah. Come.
Yeah.
I would have liked Scritch to be in here, but I think I can do this again. And I will cast spell on Brandon's body.
Yeah, you open up this large crate. Sean kind of pulls the top off of what almost looks like a shipping crate, essentially. It's clearly whatever disguise they've been using to travel with it. And yeah, inside bound in cloth, you see a very humanoid-shaped body. Quickly pulling back the cloth reveals it to be Brannon's.
And I will cast spell.
Yeah. Okay.
Now Sam do double playing.
How does this spell look as you cast it? What does it look like?
I want to say like misty dark clouds turn up.
Yeah.
And you
Nice.
see Brandon's eyes and mouth light up.
Yeah, and there's this kind of sickly green glow almost comes from behind the eyes, and kind of radiates out the mouth, as the eyes kind of open again and just stare, and the head just turns slightly towards you, Shifty.
Hello, Brandon. We've avenged your death. Does that make your soul rest more easier?
I suppose. There's no. I probably don't answer here. Unless, well, I can answer unless you think there's a
Well,
specific
I
answer
don't
Brannon
think
would
I
give.
answer, right? Because it has no personality, as I understand it, right? With Speak with Dead.
Yeah, I mean, it knows what it knew in life. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and corpses under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer. This spell doesn't return the creature to its body, only animating its spirit. Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to tell me if you think he would give an answer to a specific question. But if not, I'll answer this. What was your first question, Shifty?
We got revenge for your dead. Does it make your spirit more at peace?
Can the body just shrug? It doesn't seem to give much of an answer. It doesn't seem too fussed by it. If anything, just kind of almost nods its head slightly. Just kind of a respectful kind of, you know. Just stares again.
Anyone want to ask Brandon a little question? What was I was going to do these to make Sean feel better about himself, but even though he's not here, Brandon, did you say it doesn't have any feelings to the person after this spell?
It brings this. It just animates their spirit. So it's kind of a bit of a tap into their information kind of thing, but it certainly doesn't like bring their soul back or anything to speak to. So
This plan seemed more better in my head. You could just talk to Brandon every 10 days.
yeah, I mean it's you're talking to part of Brannon, I guess.
Yeah. Does old Aaron have any farewell words for his brother in arms?
Can Aaron walk over to dead Brannon thing, and then go road bros, and then start crying?
He just yeah. I mean he just stares. This is no person in front of you. This is just a body being animated. It's just kind of stares into your eyes.
Does Brandon's memories know where Scritch could have gone to on his own?
You ask that? Is that what you ask?
Yeah, Brandon knew where Scritch could have gone to after he died.
He just says no.
Did Brandon have any other enemies that we could have missed that killed him? That killed you, Brandon?
What? Sorry, the question was: did Brannon have any enemies that could have killed him?
Yeah, we could have been that we missed.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Sam, but no.
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
What sort of burial would Brannon want?
Oh, nice one, thank you.
Any is fine.
And that would be the 5 questions, right?
Isn't that 4?
Didn't Aaron ask him about the rope bros?
He didn't ask a question. To be fair, it has to be you that asks the 5 questions. So. You don't have to ask all 5. You can just end the spell.
Mr. Brannon? your new little home?
I mean, there's nothing there. Like, there's no emotion being shown.
Values stayed the same, even in death.
Just as full of emotion as ever. But yeah, if you've got no more questions, the spell fades. You see that green kind of essence kind of pull out of the eyes and mouth and kind of just drift upwards into the air where it just kind of dissipates out. And just that slight chill that was in the air just kind of goes back away, and that warmth from the torches kind of fills the space again.
We can do that every 10 days. See life in Brennan's eyes again.
Love that. You know, to do that, you have to not bury him. Is that your plan?
Keep him there in a little seat. I think that's
This has
what he
got-
would have wanted.
This has got horrific. Bad enough that I had to kill off a character, and now I have to taunt them with it. Oh dear.
We're just gonna leave it for Stritch when he returns.
Fair enough. Does anyone have anything else they wish to achieve this evening before they go to bed?
Don't think so.
Cool.
No, I don't have anything else. Or maybe just so you go around fixing things that I can fix.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can start doing a little bit of work on like furniture and things like that, clearing cobwebs away. It doesn't take you much to get the place livable, or at least ready for contractors to come by and start working. About, say, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Erin, can I get you
Yeah.
to make for me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice. You feel like almost a almost like just a sensation kind of in the back of your head, like you've remembered something, but you don't know what it is, or it's weird. You really would struggle to describe it. But it kind of you shoot up out of your bed when this happens, and then just all of a sudden just hear this voice whisper into your head, a familiar
no.
voice.
Oh, no.
And it whispers into your head, well, it's been a while. Do you think you'd gotten rid of me?
No.
You know, I don't appreciate you destroying our link. It's taken me more work than I'd have liked it to have to come back to you. And now, unfortunately, you've made me do this. At least this time you'll struggle to remove this one. And as he says that, you feel this burning sensation on your arm, right on the forearm, your left forearm. And you pull back like the leathers from your armor, and look down at the skin on your arm. And there on it is these 3 triangles. This symbol that formed of 3 triangles, burning red hot onto your skin. Can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
I'll
Any
try to roll
rolls?
stuff as Eddie. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. You take 3 points of fire damage.
Oh, great. Okay.
From the sheer pain of this. As this brand almost, it looks like, is seared into your skin. And that voice just kind of creeps its way back in again. And just goes, I thought we had something good going on. That small fraction of my power that you seem to be using in return for what I need. Issue is, I need you to do something for me,
What is it?
and I need to make sure you do it.
What is it?
There's a site nearby which you're very familiar with. And it's,
That place where we got kidnapped?
well, it's become a breeding ground for abyssal filth. And I need you to cleanse it.
Okay, but what if I don't?
Let's just say, should you disobey me again, boy, our arrangement will become far, far less favourable very quickly.
Okay.
We have a deal.
Sure, yeah.
Sweet dreams. And you feel that presence in the back, like over your shoulder, in the back of your head, just blow away.
Great. That's fun.
Is there anything you wanted to do, or are you going back to sleep?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
Okay. Yeah. Morning rolls round. It's just past 7 in the morning. What would you all like to do? It's the last day of the month.
We might have a bit of a problem.
Something worse than the undead zombie Shifty was talking to.
Yes. Yes, quite a lot worse.
This sounds exciting.
Can I look away and then show the actually wait, no, I don't need to look away. Can I show them the markings, I guess?
Yeah, you pull back your sleeve again. And yeah, Ellie, Shifty, you can see on Aaron's arm, still burning bright red, this symbol that takes up a large portion of his forearm.
Oh no, you tried to tattoo yourself?
No.
Do
Can
we
I
need to
write down
spell it?
what?
Do we need to spell it for you?
Could I try and write down on a piece of paper what happened?
Yeah, you can write down the kind of general gist of what was said, and yeah, what
And then
was
give
what
it
was
to them.
suggested.
Why can he not talk?
Can I write down on a piece of paper saying he can hear me?
You can.
Does that mean he can't see you?
No
You
one
then-
can hear you. You're
No,
not
he
talking.
can't see.
You then hear in the
Mhm.
back of your head, Aaron, I can
Oh,
also
God.
see what you're doing.
Oh,
You
that's
can tell
new.
them. It's
That's
fine.
new.
You can tell them what happened.
Well, that's new, isn't it? He can now see what I can do.
Oh, that must make
Oh,
you feel
I've-
quite awkward about what you did this morning.
I've always been able to see what you do.
Then why didn't you stop? Okay.
They can know.
Well,
But
yeah. So, yeah.
they're not the ones in service to me.
Who is he anyway?
Who
You
are
know who he
you?
is? Can you tell us who he is, Aaron?
I'll ask him. Who are you?
Who's he
There's
talking
no
to?
answer.
He didn't answer.
Aaron, are you talking to your tattoo?
There's like a voice in my head that talks to me, and like stuff, and I had a ring, and then yeah, and then we broke the ring, and then I thought he was gone for a little bit, and then he came back, and now I have the thing on my arm, and now he wants me to go and clear a breeding ground.
I just looked to Shifty.
So this could be fun. Yeah. You'll think I'm crazy, don't you?
Do you know who he is?
Well,
No, I don't know who he is.
So you've got an unknown person talking to you in the head. Could
Yeah,
it
pretty
be
much.
yourself talking to yourself, and you're just a bit confused?
No, it's not. It's definitely not myself. It can hurt me. So
You could probably hurt yourself.
yeah, but I
th-
don't have any fire.
Can you ask it questions?
Can I ask it a question? I don't think I can. I don't know anymore.
Can you ask how it feels today?
How do you feel today, Mr. Voice Spirit?
Frankly, a little bored.
He said he feels a bit bored.
Can you ask for a name so we've got something to refer to instead of it?
Now, can I have a name? So then I don't have to refer to you as spirit or it or thing.
Hmm. I'm not sure you've earned that yet.
Okay. He said I haven't earned it.
Normally, when you ask someone to do something for you, like at least give a name to the person you're doing it from.
I mean, like, yeah. Yeah. So breeding ground. Yeah.
But like,
What?
nothing, nothing.
What is it?
I feel like Sean's gonna say something like Aaron's got a split personality disorder.
Erin's crazy.
Alright, let's go back to fixing up the castle.
Okay. Mr. Spirit Man, we'll do the breeding ground someone later.
No, no, no. Erin, my boy, you promised. We made
Yeah,
a deal.
I did promise, but I promise that I'll be able to do it. I don't know when I'll be able to do it because we just got this new castle. I know you missed out a lot,
We
but
know we got a castle. We were all there.
I'm talking to him
Oh.
and then or her, whatever. But yeah, we got a castle and now we're trying to make it better and all good again. How long? How long? Wait, yeah. So we'll do it. I'll do it someone later.
It is not good form to make a deal with one such as myself and then immediately go back on said deal.
I'm not. I'm
You
not going
said
back on the deal.
you would sort this.
Yeah, I will.
The longer
Mhm.
you leave it, the longer this filth is able to multiply and turn into new filth. Their existence is a slight on everything that I stand for, everything that we stand for. They need to be destroyed.
By when?
Now.
I can't really destroy them right now.
Make a con save for me.
Jeez, okay. Great. Oh, okay.
You take 7 points of fire damage as that brand on your arm burns. It lights, like the rest of you stood around see it light into a bright orange glow, and you just are in agony for a second at this brand on your arm.
Ow!
You should not make deals if you do not intend to keep them.
Guys, we need to go and do it now.
I don't feel like Calvin's on his name. I don't know.
He can, like, burn me.
Can't burn me, can he?
Okay.
I think we should help Aaron.
I do, but I was just trying to mess with him.
That's the dynamic you guys have, isn't it? I forgot.
Can I
Yep.
take a long rest, Jake?
Oh yeah, people can take a long rest from overnight, other than
Because I need
Erin,
to spell.
Yay.
because Erin did not get a good enough night's sleep for that.
Yay.
Can we just have
Yay.
some breakfast quickly? We got anything to make breakfast before we do anything?
You guys have rations. You can
Food.
use that.
Yeah, we'll start cooking up some food.
I think the only person out of the four of you that's actually proficient in religion is Shifty. Yeah, to be fair, anyone that would like to can make a religion check for me about this brand that showed up.
No, I don't know. I feel like
I will.
Aaron
Can
made a rat
I?
of himself.
Yeah, you can do.
Okay.
Cool. None of you recognise the symbol, to be clear.
Wait.
It is not a symbol that any of you have seen before. It's certainly not a symbol of one of the 6 silvered sky gods. Ellie, you could make the assumption from kind of what's happened. Burning brand on the arm, probably not the greatest of things. But you don't get much more than that. The whole the stance on abyssal creatures that it seems to have taken gives you an assumption, I guess, that it's likely either a good aligned deity, because they tend to not agree with the abyss and the creatures that come from it, or it's someone from either like somewhere in the Nine Hells, or a devil of some kind, or a fiend, because they again don't get on with demons and abyssal creatures. But that's, you don't get any specifics. But
Have any work before I the order turn?
about midway through the morning, the first kind of group of workmen show up.
Let's step away at some point and like draw the symbols on a bit of paper,
Yeah.
like without Aaron seeing me do it.
Okay, you can do that. It's a big castle.
And as soon as one of the people in the order, I'm just gonna pass him and see if he can research it for me.
Yeah, you can send it off. That's not a problem.
And as soon as that's done, I'll happily go to do this with him. I kind of delayed it on purpose for that reasoning.
Yeah. I mean, you don't. Nobody from the order specifically shows up to work on your castle. But you can send stuff, a picture to be dropped off with some instructions if you'd like.
I'll Mastodon.
to Mastodon. Yeah.
Papadon.
So yeah, that can be arranged, and the workmen kind of say, yeah, as soon as they head back into Hatford, they'll drop it off at the tavern for you. It's not a problem. But yeah, what's the plan, gang?
Head to the old thing. How about Aaron?
Head into
You
the quarry.
You owe us one for this, Aaron. Expect you to do extra chores around the castle for a while.
Cool.
Extra night duty of watching.
Just gonna try and sort out, because I'm pretty sure I need to set unrestricted vision on this, because that's not gonna work. That should work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's been a while since you've done this trip. But it's a few hours walk from the castle to Craghammer Quarry, which
On
was
this
the
route, I
nearest site.
explained to Ellie about everything we did inside the crypt. So she's
Yeah.
got aware of those like weird zombie type creatures and stuff, and the crown that Sean took. So she has some. I know Sam already does, but so Ellie kind of has similar knowledge to we do about.
Yeah,
what
makes sense.
we could be facing.
Yeah. That is not a problem. Is there anything else anyone wants to do on the journey? It's a couple hours. Otherwise, we'll skip to the destination.
No, that's what I'll be doing.
Cool.
Aaron could be on sentry while I'm guessing Sean's driving the car.
Oh, you taking the cart? It is yeah. I mean, it's doable. It's a little bit off road towards the end, but
Oh, how far is it just to walk?
only a couple of hours. It doesn't. It's not much quicker to have a cart because it's a bit bulky. So it's not crazy if you wanted to just walk it.
All right. I feel like we could do a bit of exercise anyway. We've been cramped up for a little bit.
Yeah, cool. Couple hours pass, and you guys find your way back, kind of within a few hundred feet of a familiar site for a couple of you, Craghammer Quarry. How are you approaching here?
Aaron,
Yeah.
can you ask your inner self what creatures are here that we've got to extinguish?
Creatures are here that we have to kill. In a voice. Person.
I'd prefer to like a name, even if it's not its real name. Can we call it Dot? We'll refer to your inner thoughts as Dot.
Okay. In a voice, can we call you Dot?
There's no response.
I want to talk to you. Hello?
What?
Can we refer to you as Dot so we don't have to call you it?
You can refer to me how you please, but I'd suggest you do it respectfully.
Okay, Dot, what are we trying to kill?
Filthy spawn of the abyss, winged beasts. They
Name.
they are foul enough that even on your plane, their existence is just wrong.
Do you have a name for them?
You'll see.
Do they have any weaknesses that we could help us on killing them?
Do they have any weaknesses?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is there any
Blades.
certain damage they're immune to or anything?
Is there anything they are immune to?
Make a persuasion check, Erin.
Why? Okay. Oh, actually. Yeah, there you go.
Nice. You go. He kind of. You just hear a. kind of, Well, if I were you, I wouldn't be trying to fight them with poison or psychic for that matter.
Oh, great. Oh, I have to use weapons. Okay, thank you for that.
You pass that information to us.
Yeah, they don't use poison or psychic damage, or, well, yeah.
That is very helpful to me. Are they magical or anything? Do they like cast spells or anything similar?
Can they use magic, or, like, are they magical, or, yeah?
They are wrought from spells and created by darkness. I am not fully aware of any spellcasting capabilities they may have, but
You asked Dot if Dot created them.
Dot, did you create these creatures?
how dare you? I
Sorry,
would not create such filth to put onto the planes of existence.
Does Dot know who created them?
Do you know who created them?
Those scum, the lords of the abyss.
Right, okay.
Can you ask Dot if they're going to be there as well? Lord of the
Do you think
Abyss.
they'll be there? Do you think the Lords of the Abyss will be there?
No, the lords of the abyss don't tend to wiggle their way out of their disgusting holes they live in on their own plane.
Can you ask Dot if the Lord of the Abyss was the person who spoke to you in your head when we went to this place last time?
Was the Lord... Wait, what?
Remember when we were in here last time, we had those voices talking to us?
Were the Lords of the Abyss the people that spoke to us last time we were here?
I have no idea, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Okay, we're calling Dot 2 for now on.
What plane of existence are you on?
Spoilers. You'll find out in good time. Prove yourself first.
Is Dot related to the hag we met?
What?
Ask Dot if they know about the hag we met.
Huh?
Do
Hag?
you know about... Oh, don't
Yeah,
worry, Ellie.
Erin released a hag into the world.
That
No, they
wasn't
didn't.
me. Are you in relation to that, like, witch hag lady thing?
I'm getting very bored of these questions again. No, I'm not related to that hag. I don't bring myself down to such paltry levels of spell casting to have to go through witchcraft.
Okay. Sorry. Anyways.
Can Dot hear me when I talk? Can you ask that? Dot hear or see us?
Dot, can you hear or see us?
No, the other
Not
people, not
us,
you.
the other people, sorry, yeah.
Sometimes. Depends if I'm looking or not.
Oh.
I'm gonna start playing the most annoyingest song ever about Dot.
La
Fair
la
enough.
la Dot. Can you hear them?
Strangely enough, I'm choosing to not listen. I tire
Ah.
of this now. Do as you've been told.
Okay. He wants us to kill them.
You?
No, he wants all of us to kill them.
Are we like there yet at all?
Yeah, you guys are like no more than 200 feet away from the slope that leads down into this quarry. It's just up to you if you guys are trying to be stealthy or just marching in or
I
anything
feel
like
like
that.
I want to stay up here and send down Erin and Sean, and I just really want to do a long distance slingshot to them.
Okay.
Oh wait, they got wings that can fly.
He did describe them as having wings, yeah.
Yeah, they can fly and
Maybe
do.
not be a great idea of me staying up here on my own. I feel like I might have to stay close to Sean so he can act as a meat shield. Do you know anything about weird flying creatures, Ellie?
Weird flying creatures. Not really. No.
What sort of magic do you use anyway?
I don't know. I don't know. What sort of magic do I use, Jake? I guess.
What do you mean for that question? Saying like what are you asking?
You know, you
like?
got like light magic, like healing like a paladin, or you've got like warlock magic, and you've got like dark and light magic sort of thing. Like,
I mean,
does he get his magic from an evil being, or is he just like?
no, it's an arcane source of magic. So, as opposed to like like a divine or kind of anything like that, it's certainly more arcane. She's not in the service to an evil creature. Be silly to have more than one person in the party in that.
Is the voice in your head Sean's dead wife?
Please be.
I mean, that would be incredible. What a reveal! You can't just like reveal my big bad like that.
Wife is big.
Yeah. End of this campaign, level 20, final boss, Sean's wife.
Not dead.
Just she's a lich now. Right. I'm gonna ask for the third time. How are you guys approaching this?
Sneaking in.
Sneakily. Right, I'll get everyone to make a stealth
Sneak.
check then, please.
Sneaky boys, including Sean.
Yeah, I'll click Sean's.
Yeah.
Aaron is on it. He is on a mission. Sean's
I
not
am.
wearing heavy armor.
I don't want to die.
No. Cool. All round, pretty successful stealth checks. And I suppose at that point, should we activate this familiar scene? Hopefully you will have vision here. Because I think I remembered to click the button that gave you vision. The three of you that have been here before, this place looks rather familiar. You're kind of on that steep slope that leads down into the main area of the quarry. You can see still standing these four braziers, though they look a little bit more worn from the distance. There's the large altar, the stone set altar there as well, and the large pit behind it you can see. You don't see any kind of creatures, though. You are free to move around if you like.
Sean, go and have a look.
That is a natural one on perception. He sees nothing.
Makes good sense.
Almost like he isn't here.
Can I just look into the sky and see if there's anything flying around?
Yeah, make a perception check. No, you don't see anything. Yeah, you're not managing to spot any flying creatures or anything like that. Doesn't look like. One thing I will say, compared to the last time you're here with that roll, because it's not roll, there was a weird feeling about this place anyway when you were here before. Like there was a strange kind of like sensation that washed over you last time you were here. Whatever that feeling was, even just standing on this slope, you can feel it. Like it's a new sensation for you, Ellie, but it's this kind of almost sickening just drain of all like good feelings. You just are kind of immediately feeling a little bit mopey and lethargic just from even standing near this place.
Do you want to take a closer look, Sean?
You're not sending Sean in to die.
Of course I
That's-
can die. You're not going to kill someone that's not here.
What?
Go on, Aaron. You got the weird voice telling you what to do. Go and have a look.
Okay, I'll go and have a look.
So you can move. Sean will go with you, but I'm not sending someone's character up that's by themselves to random places in a map, when they're not here. That seems unfair.
I'm
And
going to hide behind
slowly
this
edge
rock.
forward.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Uh,
I'm going to
what
stop
was
for
your
a
group
moment.
stealth check?
29, 17, 15,
And 16.
something.
So as an average, that's a
So
21, 22? Is that 20? Okay.
oh god.
Who's up there? Aaron. Aaron, you'd likely hear this with your passive perception as you get to about where you are. And the rest of like Ellie, you would start to hear this as well afterwards. This almost scratching noise. Like something scraping against stone.
Could I look up?
Yeah?
Is there anything there?
There's the sky. You can make a perception check if you want to look a bit harder.
Oh, is there? Oh, there's. Oh, I thought there was a roof to the. Okay, never mind then.
No. This is just a hole in the ground, essentially.
Okay,
This
I
whole
think.
area.
Could I edge forward again?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Step slightly closer. No, you can still hear that scratching noise.
God.
I'm still hiding behind rocks, by the way. Are these big
I
rocks
don't
or
like
little
this.
rocks?
Yeah, they're quite large rocks there. 50, so they are able to be kind of hidden behind. Ellie's gone. And you can see as you get to about here, Erin, that sigil, that circle almost, that was being used as part of the ritual when you guys first came here is like still carved in the ground there. It looks like it's a little bit worn away. You do see scratched into part of it a few bits that weren't there before.
Great.
Could you make for me a, we'll say, survival check? Mainly because your survival is better than your nature. And I think this could be either. Doesn't matter. There's some lines scratched in the floor. Ellie, you're welcome to make a check as well if you like.
Yeah, can do.
I like to think I'm not close enough to see.
Yeah, you're pretty far away. Yeah, I mean, you see this as well. It looks like some lines have been scratched into the floor around this kind of quite clearly carved in pattern.
Is it not glowing?
It's not glowing, no. This is
Okay,
just, I
good.
didn't want to edit an entire map just to remove a glowing circle.
Is there anything like outside the circle or in the circle that look important?
Not that you can see. You can make a perception check if you like.
Yeah. Why? I wasted all my
You
good
used
rolls
up all those good
tonight.
rolls already. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, no, you don't see anything of much importance, you believe, in this kind of circle. These kind of lines that have been carved in look quite large. You know, they're generally carved in sets of 3 or 4 in like a line.
Trying
Would
to
I?
get a closer look, by the way. I'm going behind all these rocks.
Yeah.
Trying to see what they're staring at.
And you can see they're staring at this circle in the center, which you would recall was a sigil, a spell circle that was used for a ritual.
Is there any stones here?
Any stones?
Yeah, like a small stone.
Oh, like loose pebbles? Yeah, tons.
Can I throw some and land on the circle the scratches are?
Yeah, yeah. You launch something over to it. It just you guys that are stood, you just kind of have a stone kind of launches itself over and just lands, kind of cracks into the center of this circle and bounces along, and then just slightly rolls out the side of it again on the other end. It doesn't seem to have done anything.
Can I edge forward?
You can.
Nothing happens.
Doesn't seem to.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll walk through it then. Anything happen?
Doesn't seem to. Like I said, it's not glowing. It's just carved in the stone.
Rin,
Okay.
can you ask if it's in the cave?
Is it in? Do you think
Ask Dot.
Dot? Do you think it could be in the cave?
As you say that,
Yeah.
that scratching noise stops. And the whole quarry goes silent.
Could I run over and like hide behind
And then
them?
leaping
Oh, never
from
mind
this
then.
hole, a large winged
Jesus
creature
Christ. What the
with
hell?
large claws, jet black wings, a face with almost this almost mane of hair that goes from the back of the head. That's this just black shadowy kind of flame almost as it leaps from this site. I'm assuming you didn't actually want to have moved forward there because I kind of jumped in as you were moving.
Yeah, I'll
But
move back.
yeah, and it flies straight up out of this hole, letting out this horrific roar as it does. Flies about 40 feet up into the air, and spreads its wings wide and just hovers there and looks down towards the 3 of you that it can currently see.
Great.
And you just see these kind of bright just yellow eyes, just no pupil, nothing, and it just looks down towards the 3 of you. And I'm going to roll initiative. If I click a magic button, it should work. I think. Let's see. Yeah. And it's rolled better than any of you. So it's up first. As this deep dragon floats in the air, it's gonna dive bomb towards you guys. As it does, it's going to... Actually, no, it's not going to dive bomb towards you. It's going to fly over the top of you and cast a spell. It's going to attempt to create a field of darkness around you. Where's my
I'll count a
darkness
spell.
You can count a spell?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is only a 2nd level spell, so you don't even need to roll for it. you see it kind of bring its claws together and its eyes flash black. And this kind of mist begins to form underneath it as it flies over the top of you. Ellie, describe how your counterspell looks. What do you do?
It's just semantic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll just gesture straight to it, like palm forwards, just stop it.
And that cloud just kind of dissipates into the air above this dragon, completely harmlessly, and it continues its flight on this way, kind of past you all. That's all it can do because it is an action to cast darkness. So, Ellie, it's your turn.
This thing's flying, yeah.
It is currently, I don't know why it's not shut up. I've definitely given it an elevation. Oh, wait. Let's see if this works. Does it now say 40?
It does.
Yeah. So it's about 40 feet up in the air.
Okey-dokey.
Give or take, a couple of feet.
Okey-dokey. Sure, let me just double check how something works. Cool, okay. I will move to here. I'll sort of run over to, move over towards the other two. Reach a hand onto each of their shoulders. I'm gonna spend 3 sorcery points to twin spell and cast fly.
On the two of them, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So Sean and Erin both feel themselves become a little bit weightless, I suppose, as this spell kind of washes over you. Erin, you now have a flying speed of 60 feet, as does Sean. That is top tier play.
And then that's all I'll do.
Cool. Mr. Gilbert. Sorry, Shifty. Still stuck in my head. I can't
Power
not.
of the sling is upon us.
It does hit.
Max damage.
It does hit, and it does maximum damage. God damn it.
I'll be back in just one moment.
You collide. You launch a stone through the air, and it just collides with kind of the belly of this dragon as it flies past, and it just kind of stares now directly towards your position, Shifty.
Can I now crouch down behind this stone?
You can. You cannot hide because.
No, I'm not gonna hide. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh shit. Like in all these films, you see when someone's upset something, they're kind
Yeah,
of
you go,
like,
"Oh,
back into
whoops."
stone again.
Yeah. Is that everything?
Yeah. No, I'm not
Awesome.
taking any damage yet, have they?
Erin is injured, but not from
I
this
feel like
combat.
I may have healed him before we had gone. If I realised he was still injured.
I mean, yeah, he was injured from his tattoo.
I'll heal him later.
Love it. You heal him once he's dead. It's fine. Speaking of Erin, it is Erin's turn.
Right, Big Bird, I can fly, right?
You can fly 60 feet.
I say, oh, I felt this before, and then I'm gonna. Could I fly up at until I'm level with it, and then can I throw a psychic blade at it?
You can do, yeah.
Yeah.
So it is 40 feet up in the air. So you can fly 40 feet straight up. Yeah, it hits. It does hit.
Oh, it doesn't do psychic damage, does it? Yeah.
It is resistant to psychic damage, so it takes 3 points of damage from that.
Okay. I'm
Yeah, it's
gonna
not.
be
It's
like,
not. It's not immune to psychic damage, but it is resistant to it.
I'm gonna like throw one more at it, and then yeah,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna remember that it doesn't take damage.
That also hits for another 3 damage.
Yay. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. It is Sean's turn. What would you like him to do?
Probably attack. Actually, what does he have? What weapons does he have?
He has a large axe.
Yep.
That's about it.
Does he not have anything else?
He has some javelins.
Doesn't need anything else. Sean slashes and stashes.
It's true.
Does he not look a bow or anything?
No, he has a light crossbow that he has never used.
Oh god, well then should we make it a first?
You want him to get his crossbow out? I don't
Yeah.
actually know if he has any arrows other than the arrow of healing
Okay,
that he
just
has.
rage and axe.
Well, that's what I was going to suggest, but I don't want to. I don't want to make him do.
No, just you and him can both fly. I gave you both flight.
I know.
Erin
Okay,
is currently
cool.
40
Yeah.
feet up in the air. To be fair,
Yeah, Sean fly hit. Yes.
but he rages.
Yeah, he rages.
Perfect. He rages,
I don't know how barbarians work.
and then you just want to fly straight towards it and start swinging.
Yeah, like going ham on him.
Understandable. He does exactly that.
Now, is he going to do good at it? That's the question.
Would you like him to use reckless?
What does Reckless do?
He gets advantage. Everything attacking him gets advantage.
Correct. Thank you.
Sam, you decide.
Yeah.
What does he generally do?
He normally goes reckless.
Okay.
How he would normally play
Reckless
it.
then.
First attack from him, even with advantage. I am doing blindly by or not blindly, invisible because GM stuff, but it is only a 14, which misses. But he gets 2 attacks. And the second one is a 15.
Cool. I will bend luck.
Oh, yeah. So that's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll it for me?
Sure. I'm adding this, not taking it away.
I mean, I'm glad you made that distinction. With that addition, that does hit. An 18 is enough to hit this guy. So he deals 10 points of slashing damage to this creature. As it just sinks this axe just under one of the wings, and it just kind of screams out in a bit of pain. Oh, I should probably ask, is Sean regular raging or frenzy raging? That feels important.
Still don't know what either of those do.
Frenzy raging, he can have an extra attack on subsequent turns, but he will get exhaustion at the end of his rage.
Does he do
Is
that
that
often?
worth it?
He's tended to use it when things have been scary, when it's been big things.
Okay, then yes.
Okay, we'll remember that. He has done a frenzied rage. That is everything for Sean then. At the start of initiative at count 20, crawling from this pit, you see 2 smaller versions of this creature begin to make their way out. One of which, it doesn't know that it doesn't. Actually, you're not hidden anymore. What's its movement? 60 feet. Gonna roll the old trusty dice to see what it goes for. Yeah. Flaps its wings and launches itself over towards you, Shifty. And as you've ducked down behind this rock after throwing a sling, you just see these kind of like clawed hands land either side of your head. Yeah, I mean it's going to try and attack you, so that's good. Cool. Do you want to roll that for me?
it a D8 or is it D6?
It's whatever your bardic inspiration is, which I believe is a D8 at this point.
Yeah. Oh, not that one. Oh. Said I could do it then.
I was going to say, it might be set up as an actual reaction, but...
Yeah, it popped up.
Nice. Happy days. With that, I believe a 6 doesn't hit your armor class. So yes, you are successful in stopping that attack as it tries to
Use
kind
two
of.
of them for some reason because I did it as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Take one of those off. That's fine. Put one back. But yeah, it goes to like sink its jaw down towards your shoulder, and you just about manage to get yourself out the way with that. It's this dragon's turn, and he's not overly happy. I think. Yeah. He is going to use his nightmare breath, which is a breath weapon attack. It's a 30-foot cone. This is going to say it includes you, Ellie. It does not because you are on the ground. So
Okay.
you are not included in this, even though it's going to say you are. Sean and Erin, can you make wisdom saving throws for me, please? Sean's not here. I need to click that one. To be fair, you both succeed. Impressively. So Ellie's taking no damage because she doesn't actually exist there. Sean takes half, as does Erin. So you both take 12 points of psychic damage. Are that right? Psychic? Yeah. Psychic damage. And avoid a relatively nasty effect as well. As this kind of cone of just a primal screech erupts from this creature. That is all it can do. It's going to just move to this side and just kind of stay there. This other one is going to hop over to you, Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
And take a bite at you.
Yeah.
I believe your armor class is higher than a 7.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Cool.
rolled a 7.
I won't shield it then.
Dreadful. Yeah. Although for some reason it says that still hits you. It definitely doesn't. My DA is being weird or whatever it is. Or MIDI. Yeah, just tries to kind of snap at your side and you just kind of back up slightly out the way of it. It is your turn. How do you retaliate?
Probably by. Yeah, I'm gonna spend an action to cast Mirror Image.
Nice, yeah. So that makes it harder to hit you, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Then I am going to. Yeah, I'll attempt to move so it can have its opportunity attack.
Yeah, it will take one. Which I believe that means it does attack you, right?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. It rolls a 9, so you're fine. Even though it says still it hits you. Whatever. Silly game is silly. You can move.
Okie dokie. Move over to here, and then I'm going to spend a bonus action to use a bonus action to turn one of my second level spell slots into some sorcery points.
Nice, yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head how many you get for that, but I'm assuming you know.
I get 3.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought it was more sorcery points than spell, so.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Awesome. In that case, it's Mr. Shifty's turn. You have a deep dragon wormling above your head.
I will cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And I will Is it flying or is it floating?
No,
like
it has
stairs?
landed on top of this rock.
I'm gonna try and like knock some stones to make it look like I've walked that way.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Try and put my back against the wall.
Need to double check something. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, cool. So you moving away from it?
I'm gonna pretend to move away from it.
You're going to pretend to move away from it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like knock some stones to make it look like I've gone invisible and tried running off.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not very smart.
I'll
No,
get you to
so-
make. I'll get you to make a performance check. Okay. Is that everything for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a coward, you see.
Erin, it is your turn. You are
Hello.
40 feet up in the air, on level with this deep dragon.
Can I fly over to it and slash it with a short sword?
Yeah, go for it.
Misses.
That misses. Unfortunately, you strike a part of its skin, and it is just tough dragon scale. Does not go through.
Okay. Yeah. That's all I can do.
No bonus action.
I can't do psychic blades as a bonus action.
No, you can't.
Yeah, never mind then.
Okay? Didn't know if you like drink a potion or. That's cool. It's Sean's turn. I'm assuming you want him to hit this thing.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
the best.
He does that then. The first attack, he yet again rolls a 14. I should not be trusted to roll this guy's stuff. Takes a second attack, rolls a 25, which hits for 15 damage. And then bonus action, he'll attack again. And hit again for another 11. He just swings this axe as it's kind of flown past him, just swings at its back, sinks it into its kind of tough hide twice. That ends his turn. So it brings us back round to this creature who sits there puzzled for a second and then bites down at you again. Does roll a natural 1 though. As it bites down, it clearly misjudges where it's going and just bites about 6 inches to the left of your head. Does not seem to make any kind of contact. It does look like it potentially still knows where you are, though. This thing's go. This big lad. He is going to make some attacks. He's going to roll to see if he gets his breath back. He does not. So he is going to take his attack. He's going to bite towards Sean. Which does hit for 11 points of damage. Why is it not? Shouldn't be 11 points of damage, though. Should only be 6. Because, you know, rage and stuff. Well, actually, it should be 10 points of damage, because part of it's poison. No. Oh, why does rage make math difficult? 9 damage of that is splittable. 2 isn't. So it's 6 points of damage. From that one. And then it swings a claw towards you, Erin. Which misses. And it swings a second one. You uncanny dodge the damage. It is not automating that for some reason. You take 3 points of damage from that as it slashes across part of your leg and just catches into your skin slightly, but not too crazy.
Okay.
This one's really only got one place to go. So it bounces its way. Oh, do you know what? It can fly. So that's what it does. It's going to fly 40 feet up into the air. And go after Erin. But it's not going to attack Erin. Instead, you see it like inhales and is going to use its nightmare breath. So I need a wisdom saving throw. I believe that is just, and I mean just, a success. Meaning you take 0 points of damage because it rolled a 1 on its dice. So good job. These guys are so pathetic. I thought, oh, this is a really neat set of enemies, but no, apparently not. Yeah, you just kind of that shriek runs over you again, but you shut your mind off to it ever so slightly and manage to kind of shrug off the impact. Ellie, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Twin Spell on a cantrip.
Yep.
I'm going to firebolt at the one next to Erin first.
That misses, unfortunately.
Okay. And then
It just glances off its side. Same again.
That's cool.
That is not quite making an impact. Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Shifty.
Mr. Shifty feels like he's had this sort of situation before. So what he's going to do is grab some rations out of his bag, drop his gear that's got his scent on it. I'm going to try and pick up my smelliest ration, and I'm going to move away to here, and I want to kind of put my
Before
rations
you
onto
move.
myself to change my smell.
Before you move, it gets an attack of opportunity. Which does... Bloody hell, that does hit for 12 points of piercing damage. Roll max on the damage die. And you do need to make a concentration check for me. And yeah, you fail your concentration check. So your invisibility drops. You are suddenly visible again.
I will not move away then.
No? I mean, you can now move away because
It's
you've taken the
pointless
opportunity attack. But
for me to move away.
you still have your action, still have your bonus action, but you are no longer invisible. I also love the idea of a huge fight going on between a massive creature over here, and in the meanwhile,
away.
just a tiny creature fighting.
And then I'm gonna is it action dash?
Yes, yeah.
Oh wait, 2 seconds. Can I move back this way quickly?
Yeah.
Gonna move to there.
Yeah.
Bonus action dash to there.
Yeah.
And then bonus action misty step.
Okay. So yeah, you can go anywhere in that radius if you just click. Yeah.
Who says little people can't run away?
Just zooms halfway across the world, it would seem. Yeah. That is certainly a turn used entirely for movement, but still. I'm assuming that's everything for you.
Yeah, for action dash, bonus action, misty step.
Cool. Erin, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep on wailing at the big one.
Yeah. That hits, and you can roll sneak attack if you like.
Yeah.
Nice, 17 points of damage total as you just sink that sword just into like the thick of its neck as it's there, and it just sinks in about 2 inches before you pull it out, and just like this gout of like black blood kind of spews out towards you.
Can I also drink a potion of healing?
You can do, yes. You should be able to click it and it'll roll it. Maybe not. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
You regain 8 hit points.
28. Oh, okay.
I got you.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. It is Sean's turn. What would you like him to do? I can probably guess.
Attack.
Cool. Swing, indeed. First one hit. Second one misses. And he will bonus action attack as well. Which also hits. And is enough to kill it. Because that's nice and anticlimactic. As he sinks this axe into the side of the neck of this dragon, right where you've just stabbed Erin. He just brings that axe down onto it, and it just splits that neck almost entirely. And the large dragon drops to the ground with a loud thud. Ellie, you just watch this creature just kind of topple through the air and drop the 40 feet. The other 2 of these smaller wormlings kind of cry out almost. This kind of horrific, like, screeching cry as this happens. They don't seem too pleased. And they're gonna tell you all about it. Because he's gonna fly this way. And attack Erin.
It says I can use another uncanny dodge, but I don't think I can.
You can. You've had your turn, so it'll be back.
Oh,
You
it's
can
every
uncanny
turn.
dodge once. Yeah.
I thought it was every short rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, uncanny dodge is awesome. Yeah, you take 3 points. Oh no, shouldn't be 3 points. 1 second. Should be half that. Should be 1 point of damage. From this little nip at your heel from this wormling. It doesn't seem very happy, but it also seems a little bit ineffective. This one, though, is really feeling good about itself and is going to do the same. It's probably going to give you the option to uncanny dodge again.
Yeah.
You can't do it anymore.
Okay.
This one does hit and is a little bit more effective, as it turns out,
Right.
and does 11 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm close to death.
As
always.
And then it's Ellie's turn.
I'll just firebolt.
Yeah, the old reliable. That, unfortunately, is not enough to get through its natural armor.
Yeah, that's cool. That's it for me.
Cool. Mr. Gilbert.
Shifty.
It's not going to ever leave my head. I'm trying. I trained myself into not saying Shifty because he was not using that name. It's going to take a while.
I am in reach of the killing bow on Aaron.
Get the sling out ready.
Was that only that? What did I roll there?
You rolled there a 2, a 1, and a 4. So not the best, but you know.
Which
So
one
you
was
go up.
attacking me at these two?
Which one was attacking you? The right-hand side one.
That one.
Aaron heals 10 hit points.
Slingshot that one.
It does hit. Just 50.
Slingshot of doom.
15 is their armor class, so that literally just manages to hit just below the eye on this one. It kind of screeches out in pain.
That's my go done now.
Aaron.
Murder. I'm gonna try and kill this one, or do something.
Okay.
Hit. Yay. I think.
That is indeed a hit, yes. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That's everything. Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. Oh, that's the wrong button. 1 second. Sean's turn. Nearly skipped him. I guess he will hover his way over here and hit things.
Go smash.
Sean smash, indeed. Hits. Misses. Hits again. So that one drops out the sky. And he will then move himself over here just in case it gets round to Aaron's turn and he wants sneak attack. Because I'm a tactical genius. This one is going to try and chomp at you again, Aaron. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to risk an opportunity attack from you. It's going to move so you can take your opportunity attack. Aaron,
Yeah.
you can take an opportunity attack if you like on this wormling. It's trying to move away from you.
Okay.
You don't have to. It's up to you.
Slice.
Yeah, that'll hit. And you can roll sneak attack.
14.
It doesn't
No,
enjoy
12.
it. But it's going to move to this side here and use its nightmare breath.
Great.
Targeting both of you. So, Aaron, and Sean need to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Ha!
No, then.
You fools, you both fail. And therefore both take 1 point of psychic damage. These wormlings are not as formidable of a force as I thought they were going to be. But, 1 point of psychic damage is a big deal. Maybe. You are, however, I believe, both frightened. You are, yeah. You are both put under the frightened condition. However, Sean is immune to that whilst he's raging. So you cannot move any closer to the dragon. Or purposely move any closer. And any attacks whilst you can still see it have disadvantage. Ellie.
Yeah, I will just firebolt again.
You are not having much luck with this evening, are you?
Uh,
No, it's not. It's not going well for you. Go on, Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Shifty, you could do this.
Oh. Okay. No, I can't.
No, you're right. That doesn't hit. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'll heal him up a bit more.
Oh, you give him 8 hit points. Aren't you lovely?
I said to do something different then.
He heals 8 hit points.
A neat little song I can play.
Yeah?
Counter charm.
Yeah. You do,
But
but I think.
thought Sean could just get the kill.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, counter charm kind of has to be done before any of these effects take place, doesn't it? So.
It just gives him advantage.
Yeah, it gives him advantage against saving throws, doesn't it? Cool. Erin, it is your turn. You cannot willingly move closer to this dragon. You can attack it, but attacks do have disadvantage whilst you can see it.
I'm still gonna attack it. Short bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a natural 20. I don't believe you get sneak
yeah.
attack.
Was that 2 natural 20 or it's disadvantage?
I didn't roll with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you do need to roll at disadvantage.
Sorry, Cormac.
Shall I roll another short bow?
Roll another D. Roll another short bow for me, because the attacks obviously. I'll still hit. You can roll damage. Awesome. How do you want to do this?
Yay! I sort of like I'm in the middle of the air and I just sort of like tilt my bow a little bit and like pull out my bow, tilt my bow and like draw back the arrow and then let go and like it plunges straight into its eye.
Nice. Yeah, and these
out, like back of the head.
Those wide kind of yellowy eyes that they've got, it just sinks straight in and yeah, it comes out the back of its head and it tumbles down towards the ground. Ow.
Dot. I did it. Dot.
Good
I think we did it.
job. Yeah, let's end combat there. Everyone gets some XP.
Yay.
I don't know what's going on there. Just have an error message show up. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
Dot. We did it. We killed them all. Look, they're all dead. Look through me. Look through vision, I guess. I don't know. But they're dead.
You don't hear a response. Doesn't seem to
No.
be that feeling of someone in the back of your head doesn't seem to be there.
Are you calling it by the name Dot? Are you calling it it? Maybe it just likes Dot.
Dot, we killed the uh, abyss things.
I think that big one would be a nice little thing to put on the door, the head.
Yeah, possibly.
Make a little mantle of it. Might scare
Sean,
away any people that try coming this way.
we'll get Sean to try and lop off its head.
Yeah.
It's mostly done already with that last blow from Sean. It's mostly not attached anyway, so very quickly that can be done.
There's a door mantelpiece.
Do I not
Yeah.
get any response from Dot?
You don't know.
Cool,
Doesn't
let's
seem to
go
be
back
talking to you.
to the castle
Um,
I can I check this? Can I check this tunnel? The hole.
yeah. What are you checking it for?
If the like, could I? Do I have any light sources?
I think you have torches.
No, I don't.
No, I take that back. I don't think you do have any torches.
Does anyone got any torches?
No.
Does Sean have torches?
Probably. It's his greatest weapon, isn't it? Yeah, he has torches. You can have one of Sean's torches.
Okay, can I set it on fire then chuck it down there? And like watch, like not see how far it goes down, but see if I see any creatures.
Yeah, make a perception check for me. You don't see any creatures, no. No, it seems to be just the normal tunnel you had seen before. Quite a steep drop. But yeah, no creatures hiding in the tunnel ready to ambush, you don't believe.
Okay, I say we should go back home then. Well, not home, but to the castle.
then. Yeah.
Could I loot the? Actually, I don't know what there'd be to loot, but it couldn't like. Is there anything cool? Could I take a tooth from one of them?
Funny
Big
you
one.
should say loot. Uh, as you go over to this large creature to kind of give it a once over and think about taking a tooth from it or something. You notice on one of its feet, like wrapped around one of its like large toes, this like golden silver kind of quite intricate looking, almost like band. Seems to be like wrapped around one of its toes.
Big as the band.
It'd probably be about the right kind of size to go round a normal human sized neck.
Okay, can I pick up the band?
Yeah, absolutely. It takes a bit of a
Right.
wiggle to get it off, but it comes off.
Does it look like? Does it have any not signage, but like designs into it, like writing of some sort?
No, you can make an investigation check if you like.
Yeah. Investigation. Yep, never mind then.
Yeah, I mean you don't notice any specific writing or patterns or anything like that. It does feel faintly magical.
Does anyone have like that? What's the spell? It's not just spell magic. It's the one that locates magic or something. I don't know.
That is not in my skill set.
The one that detects magic.
Yeah.
Do not.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just put it in my bag or something. This is gonna be some sort of like magic neck thing that I'm just not gonna realize. Yeah, I'll put it in my bag and then we'll go home, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. You all kind of trek out of the quarry again. Part way on the on the walk back, that sensation in the back of your head comes back again, Aaron, and you hear the voice, kind of whispering again. And it goes, well done. It's nice to know that some people can be trusted to do as they're told.
Mhm.
I
Like
think this arrangement will prove to be rather beneficial for both of
What?
us.
Do I get any more cool powers? Or
I think I give you enough power at the moment.
fair? That's fair.
And you feel that burn in your arm
Yeah,
again.
I was being nice.
And then it fades.
Okay.
And just a quick glance down to your arm. That symbol is no longer like glowing bright red. But it does now
Thank
look
you.
but it does now look like it's almost tattooed into your arm. There's, instead of the glowing red symbol, that symbol is black and almost charred into your forearm.
Oh.
Just
Okay
in,
then.
just in case you ever forget who you owe your allegiance to.
Do I get to know who you are yet? Or
All in good time, my boy. All in good time.
okay. Um. Could I pull out the weird uh, ring band thing? And could I say, do you know what this is?
It seems to be some kind of magical necklace.
Yeah. Do you know what it could do? Like,
Afraid not.
okay.
I'm not there, remember? I'm not with you.
But you can see, can't you?
Yeah.
Do you think I should put it on?
Maybe. That's up to you.
I turn round to like Shifty, Sean, and Ellie. Do you think I should put this on?
You do have a tendency of putting random things on.
Well, I didn't put on the ring. My parents did, I think.
Yes.
Is Dot your dad
I don't think so.
or your mum?
I don't think so.
Huh?
Dot,
If
are
Dot is
you?
Sean's dead wife and your
Yeah.
mum, does that make you Sean's son?
No, no, I
This
don't want
is
that.
yeah, this is going strange places.
This is, yeah, no thanks. Um, I'll just I'll just go back home and look at this. Could I try and not study, but like have a thorough check of what this could be?
I mean, yeah, you've done an investigation check already. Like it seems to be some kind of necklace or something. Quite well made it looks like. Um, nothing crazy.
Okay, I'll put it on.
Okay. You're wearing it?
Do I feel any different?
No, not massively.
Okay. Do I put it on?
There's no response.
Please respond.
No response.
Are you gone?
No response.
Is there any new person now? Is
Are
there a new
you still
person?
trying to speak to Dot?
No, I'm just trying to talk to see if there's anyone in my head. If there's a new person in my head.
You get no response from that.
Oh, I okay. I have no one in my head now. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Guys, Dot's not speaking to me. I don't. He has.
You lost a
Hello?
friend.
Huh?
You lost a friend.
I don't know anymore. You stop talking to me.
Anyway, it's a couple of hours travel back to Castle Volstrung. Journey is pretty uneventful. Nothing major occurs on the way. When you get back, you notice there's a large group of individuals all kind of working away at various things. Seem to be kind of measuring up what they're going to do, working out. They seem to be mostly working out like what materials they need to get to start with. So they seem to have begun construction, or at least the first stages of it.
I grab
Uh,
Sean and like go over to him and say if they could make this into like a door piece, of some sort.
yeah, you kind of grab some of the people to kind of ask this, and they look a bit horrified originally by the head of this creature you're brandishing at them. But after kind of getting over it, the suggestions put out there that if you so wish, it could be mounted and put onto something that could hang over a door. That's perfectly fine, and they are happy to sort that as part of their work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if there's anything else anyone wants to do for the rest of the day or for the rest of their lives, but yeah. After a couple more hours of kind of being around at the castle, Erin, you get the voice back in your head again.
Yeah.
And it goes, I think it's only fair we discuss our arrangement. I think, from what I can tell, you were not brought into this by choice.
Or
But
into what?
I'm afraid a deal is a deal, no matter who it's made with.
Brought
And
into the with you. I was. My parents forced me to.
yes, well, unfortunately, you were part of the deal.
Oh,
And
my parents.
people do not break deals with the Lord of Nessus.
Oh God, hold on. Lord, do I know about Lord of Nessus? Do I know
Um,
anything about Nessus?
you can make a religion check for me if you like,
Yeah. Yes, please.
or religion or history, your choice.
Religion. Oh, okay.
Nice. That actually, the DC is 20 to recognize that. So that is impressive. Like a light bulb turning on, all of a sudden this thought manifests itself in your head. The symbol, the name, everything kind of begins to click. And you recall back to home,
Oh.
or home before, some of the books that your parents had, some of the things they referenced, the symbol, they had that on a tapestry that hung from the wall in their basement. It was carved into the stone in the floor where the ritual they performed took place. And the name, the Lord of Nessus, was written in many of the pages of the incantations that they repeated, and was called out to by your parents when the ritual was performed. The Lord of Nessus, Asmodeus, ruler of the nine hells, the
Oh.
archfiend himself, the Lord of Lies, the Prince of Evil.
Oh.
You know,
Or Dot.
or Dot, if you'd rather.
Wait, so what's his name?
Asmodeus or Asmodeus. I don't know how people would pronounce that. I would say Asmodeus, but these are all references to, yes, Asmodeus, the ruler of the nine hells, and lord of the ninth plane of hell, Nessus.
Great.
A creature, a deity, a god, well known for making deals with everyone.
So did you make a deal with Asmodeus? Did you make a deal with my parents then?
Did
What was the
they
deal?
they wished for things I will not share, as that would be improper, and I asked for payment in
No.
service, and the deal was struck. The payment was you, your service to me.
Right. Are my
But
parents dead or alive?
oh well, that would be spoiling things, wouldn't it?
I need to know this.
Well, then keep doing as I ask, and maybe I'll show you.
What do you need me to do next then? Is there any other demons that need to be killed or anything? Or not demons,
There are
abyssal creatures.
there are plenty of abominations that still need to be slain. However, nearby right now, you're probably okay.
How are you talking to me?
Boy, I am one of the most powerful creatures in every plane of existence.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry yourself about how I'm doing something as simple as talking to you.
Are you talking to other people at the same time? Like, are you in deals with other people?
I have many deals with many people. You are not the only one in service to me.
Have I ever well, have I ever met someone else that's in service to you?
You wouldn't know if you had.
I know, but okay.
I'd rather you kept this arrangement of ours to yourself.
Can I not tell the
Purely,
others?
I'll leave that up to you. People tend to not settle too well when my name's mentioned. But this is for the best. they don't realize it, but this plane of existence requires me.
What do you do for a living? Do you just do this?
I rule over the nine hells.
Is it fun?
Speaking
doing
of
that?
which, my duties require me, I'm afraid.
Okay. Bye bye
I'll
then.
let you know when I need you for something else.
Okay.
Have fun.
Goodbye. I'll try.
And that presence vanishes from the back of your head again.
Jesus.
No, quite the opposite, actually.
Yeah, but that really just happened, didn't it?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. How is everyone? I'd ask Ellie and everyone else.
Doing alright. Just doing some fixing jobs.
Right. Could I just go and like practice my gun and stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
Could you do that outside, please?
Yeah, I'll do it outside.
You set up some bottles on a wall.
Yeah.
Quite far away, please. I don't want to be hearing that gun.
I'll get you to roll a. Just roll a d20 for me, Erin.
That's a D20, I think.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
I'll knock 7 out of the 20 bottles.
No, just seeing how much you progress towards your proficiency. Unfortunately,
Wait,
with a roll like that, not very much, but
how close am I to doing it?
we will find out.
What if I rolled a natural 20?
You would have made a lot of progress.
Great. Anyway, right, yeah, so... Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So up to the end of the night, and a new month starts. It is now the month of Soliel. Essentially the summer in Turin. The weather starts to become a lot hotter. The days are a lot longer. That is kind of where we're at. Everyone can take a long rest. I'm assuming some of you will want it. And we're kind of at a point here where I'm going to ask the impossible to answer question of what are your guys' plans? Is there anything you want to do, would like to do, plan to do at all? Because I'm aware things are quite open at the moment.
We're waiting to hear back to see what happened with the priest guy, and were we trying to find information about the drug trade in a different island?
You hadn't put any feelers out for any of that, but you can.
Definitely
That
about the priest guy from.
Yeah, you were waiting to hear about that. It's been about a week and a bit, maybe 2 weeks, if that, since that happened. But yeah, okay. So the plan, listen out for that, and anything else.
Is Ellie just want an adventure, or is there anything she needs done?
What was that? Sorry.
Is there anything Ellie needs done, or she just want an adventure?
Yeah, nothing in particular. No.
Erin, did you say you were trying to find out about your parents or anything earlier? Did you tell us any of that information, by the way? Or did you keep it to yourself?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Has Cormac just vanished or something?
Cormac.
He may have vanished. This is the issue. I don't have an AFK button for him to click. Disappointment there. Need to just get good.
Did he not click it anyway when he disappeared on Wednesday?
No, I think he kept forgetting to click it, to be fair, but...
We could always go to find Scritch's home.
Right, so I am there.
Here he is.
There we
What?
go. Jesus.
Oh, what have I done? What?
Did you tell us about your parents giving you that curse?
I think I've already said that my parents put the ring on me. But I
Did you
mean,
say about finding out stuff out about your family? Whereabouts are you from?
where am I from?
You are from Whitbury,
I'm from Whitbury.
which is the town at the far south of Salia.
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to go down there and try and find out about it while our castle's being built?
Yeah, sure, yeah, I guess.
We can always eventually pop into Athley and see what happened about Priestley Goal in that area.
Why I'm
Do
making...
you want us to find out about your parents or not? Or...
Yeah, I do want to try and find out about my parents. Because, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's doable. Like I said, these guys have quoted you like 8 weeks or so to get this work done, so you're not probably going to be expecting it to be done until nearer towards the end of this month. Essentially, you guys can do stuff in that time, or you can choose to just have some downtime and wait for it to be done. That's your guys' choice. If you want to travel down to Whitbury, that's perfectly doable.
Yeah, go down to Whitbury, find out about Aaron's background.
Awesome. Are you guys going to follow the roads, or are you going to do what you did last time
We're
and
not
just
in a rush, I'm guessing.
blast your way across? It's up to you.
We're not in a rush, are we?
That is entirely up to
No,
you guys.
really.
Scenic route.
Yeah, scenic route.
We could always pop into Israel at some point while we're walking that way. See the dwarfs. Missed the banquet, didn't we?
You did miss a coronation.
We could see a Scritch turned up there. Maybe Scritch wanted the food, so we went back to there.
Yeah.
Have like a little mini adventure.
You're going to head to Israel, are you?
We could do that on the way back up.
Cool. I'm just doing maths, so don't mind me. Dreadful stuff, I know. Cool. By my incredible calculations, it's 6 days travel to get from Hatford to Whitbury. It's 120 miles or so if you follow the paths. In a straight line, it's just under 100, so it saves you about a day. But where you guys have said you're not in a hurry, I'm assuming safety of paths.
We'll take the extra day.
Cool. And you're stopping in at Israel on the way back, not on the way
Yeah.
there. Okay. In that case, we go into a bit of a travelling time. So what I'm gonna need is
We
just
need
lost.
to note to Scritch in case he turns up here after sending him.
I was gonna say because you guys left a note with Sean's parents saying you were going to Castle Volstrung.
Yeah.
So are you now leaving a note here saying you're going to Whitbury?
Yeah.
Okay. Anywhere in particular in Whitby, or just the town of Whitbury?
We're going to town of Whitbury to investigate why they torture Aaron so much.
Cool. So for the first day of travel, can I get one of you to make just a D20 roll, please? I don't mind who. Okay. Let me just find this table I've got. That's not what I wanted. I've lost my random roll table. Damn it. Cool. Yeah, your first day of travel goes relatively without issue. You manage to make your way down towards about here. You end up kind of making it to in a day. You kind of can start setting up camp there for the night. No real issues crop up during travel. You get up the next morning ready for your next day. Who's rolling for today?
Okay.
Cormac or
I
Sam,
will.
one of you.
Okay.
I
Sam,
will.
Sam can have tomorrow. Roll a d20 for me, Cormac.
That's not a D20. That's a. Oh.
Can you also roll for me a d6? Okay. And a d4, please. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm sure it's nothing crazy. I'm sure it's absolutely fine. Like, nothing to worry about, guys. I've just remembered loads of my stuff that I've got no longer exist in my compendiums, so this might take a second longer. Cool. Two. Should not have taken this long. 1 second. Yeah, you're making your way kind of along the road, and about 4 or 5 hours into your journey for the day, you come across like a large section of this main road that seems to have been like, I don't know, something seems to have been caused to it. There's trees have been kind of knocked down over it. The whole path is kind of scuffed up. It looks like some kind of something happened here, relatively recently, given that it hasn't been cleared up with these being quite busy trade routes. Your only option really is to go kind of off road with the cart to make your way round. And you kind of have to, take this cart off road just to the side of this path slightly to get past. Can I get everyone to make a perception check for me? And Aaron? Oh, Aaron's done already. It was so quick I didn't even notice. Nice. Okay. Ellie, you would spot this first with your wisdomous perception. As you kind of start to head off of this track, into slightly deeper kind of foresty territory, you just start to, you get this feeling almost like something's kind of following you. And as you look over your shoulder, you swear for a second you see something dash through part of like the undergrowth, and then it's gone again, and you think nothing of it for a few seconds before you hear some movement again, and you see a pack, it looks like, of 4. So I'm just fixing my lighting. 4 of these large wolf creatures start to make their way out of the undergrowth and the shrubbery towards your party. I apologise for the fact that this is a blank battle map. All of my scenes have vanished, so I don't actually have my normal helpful kind of in case of emergency battle maps. So, this is it. This is you guys on a cart. These are the wolves. There are trees and such kind of spread around.
Oh, I can't draw. I was going to draw us a cart.
Gonna draw you a cart. Cart.
How do you draw?
You don't.
Oh.
But
I
yeah.
will be back.
Oh, okay. What would
Wait,
the two of you like to do then in that case?
No, I'll
What do you guys want to do? You seem to have this pack of wolves following you.
and I just cut behind a ration. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they try and eat it?
One of them does stop and start sniffing around the ration that you've thrown behind you, and seems like it potentially stops paying attention for a minute. The rest of them seem to still be kind of fixated on you.
Can I try and cast sleep on him?
Yeah, if you're going to do something like that, I am going to roll an initiative. I suppose I'll do that now, just so we know. Yeah, just so happens the wolf that's distracted by this rations is above you. So yeah, you can this has worked out nicely because Aaron was first and threw a ration. Winterwolf was second and got distracted, and Mr. Shifty is up next. So if you'd like to cast sleep, you can.
I'm going to be back in a moment now.
You saying that back one's the one that got distracted, yeah?
This one up at the front actually got distracted, but the rest of them have kind of moved their way up towards you. What's that? 49. So, unfortunately, none of these wolves are affected.
Okay.
As you cast this spell, and that kind of aura radiates out from that space. Yeah, they don't seem to be affected by it at all. A good
See,
shout,
that's
but
quite a lot of damage. It's got to be like 200 damage needed to take up 4 wolves.
at least yes. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. Sean will not do anything yet because he's not here.
Isn't he driving the car anyway?
Yeah, he's at the front of the cart, right? Eddie, would you like to do anything?
I'll just magic missile.
You're gonna shoot some spells, yeah, okay. Pew pew, as they say. Yeah. So 5, ping. 2, ping. Oh, that didn't work. I know why. And then, so what was it? 2 and 2. Were they all on the same thing?
Yeah.
They were, weren't they? Yeah, cool. Cool. Takes another 4 damage. Anything else for you, Eddie?
Why did it take extra damage? Was that intentional?
It took a total of 9 damage,
Yeah.
which is right, isn't it?
I see.
First
There's
one
the
did
hill
5.
there. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because I clicked the second one with the MIDI stuff. It was going off of what health it had at the beginning
Right.
on your damage, so it went, oh, it should be on however much, and healed it up to that instead of damaging it too. Cool. It's this Wolfie boy's turn, who sees his friend get hurt, and is not really sure how he feels about it, and is going to hold off doing anything. He just kind of starts circling this way, but doesn't do any kind of attack. This one feels relatively brave, and is going to charge full speed towards your cart. Why is that? I don't understand. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Okay. It can only get to here though, but it does look like it kind of, as it's charging, it gets to this point and kind of leans back on its back paws. Looks like it's ready to pounce. But does not do any attack. This one that's been attacked is going to make its wisdom save at disadvantage. And again, looks a bit put out by it all and starts circling this way. Erin, would you like to do anything?
I don't know if he's back yet.
Oh. In that case, Erin, you smell. I am a god. So how's everyone's week been? Well, weekend been.
Okay.
Glad to hear it. Apparently Shane drank too much.
Well,
Hi.
I tried ringing Shane at 11 a.m. He's asleep, so.
Love it.
I don't know what into that gone for.
Erin, it's your turn. Would you
these-
like to do anything?
These doggies trying to attack us.
So this one and this one seems to have they haven't attacked, but they've circled round. This one here looks like it's ready to pounce at you next turn. Sean should definitely be up at the front here, by the way, because he is driving this cart.
Fine then, if they're going to try and attack us, they can.
You shoot it.
Yeah.
That does hit. To be fair, there's a loud cracking noise as this blast echoes through this section of the forest. And the wolf takes 7 points of damage
Oh, I thought it was
as
going to be
this
quite a lot of damage, but
as
never mind.
this bullet collides with part of its leg. You see it kind of knocks it off kilter for a second. Yeah, we'll see.
Barely injured. Never mind.
Barely
Then.
injured. Yeah.
And now the whole forest knows what we do. Okay.
And now, yeah, you've made a loud noise. Anything else for you?
I shout to Sean. I think it might be the best if we can try and run away. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This wolf is still distracted by food, so we'll see if it works out what's going on. It does not. It is still distracted by food. Mr. Shifty.
Are we still moving at a pace?
Yeah, when it comes around to Sean's turn, I'll move you guys as the cart moves, unless anyone gets off. We got Dissonant Whispers on which one? Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I've done it on this one up here.
The top one, yeah, okay.
One that's not been injured that seems like it's trying to get in front of us.
Was it Wisdom saving throw? What's your DC?
Oh,
It
I
doesn't-
had it today.
Doesn't actually say on there for some reason. I'm sure it used to. A bit odd.
DC 14.
It rolls a
Oh.
16. Which I believe means it doesn't take any damage. Oh no, it takes half damage. So it takes 4 points of damage. But it does not have to move away.
I think I only have one use of that spell as well.
Yeah, I believe so. I think that's one of your that's one of your feet ones, isn't it?
Hoping I can get it just to like leave us alone.
You see it kind of winces for a second and that, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be running off by any means. So what was the instruction for Sean? Is he stopping the cart or is he...
No, continue moving.
Okay. He's going to take his long rest that he should have taken earlier that I forgot to do. And your cart shifts you all. Actually, save moving you guys and making this really awkward. Shifts you all like that. Ellie.
Yeah.
Remind me to never do... Remind me to never do a combat on the back of a cart or anything again, because this feels like it's awkward.
Yeah, I'll just cast Frostbite at this one.
Nice con save.
Yeah.
That is an 11, which I believe is a fail.
Yeah.
So it takes 6 points of cold damage, which it should have taken but didn't because I've used a different creature to make these guys. So it does take 6 points of cold damage. And has its movement speed reduced, is it?
No,
Oh no,
disadvantage.
disadvantage on weapon attack. Nice. This one will make a wisdom save. Yay! He can attack. However, he can't get close enough to. So he's gonna dash and get straight in front of your cart. He can't take any kind of attack this turn, but yeah, he kind of jumps, and it is a large wolf creature. These are a lot bigger than your normal sized wolf. And he just kind of lands, plants his feet in front of your cart. This one is going to dash up behind you. Again, can't quite get to you guys. Although it will do its full movement to here. And then you see, and I believe you guys have encountered these guys before. Ellie, you won't have done definitely, but I believe the rest of you have. This wolf, as it charges towards you, it opens its jaw. And you just see this kind of dripping, like acid almost come out of its mouth, and you can see now around its jaw and around its gums and its lips. Do wolves have lips? I'm going to say they don't have lips. I don't know. That feels weird. It's almost like burnt away slightly, and it just breathes out this. Oh, stop it! Clicking this until I. There we go. Stupid monsters coming in without things charged. And it kind of charges in towards you, and it's going to breathe its cone of acid. It can't get all of you. So it's going to go for the two of you on the left here. Shifty and Erin, I need a dexterity saving throw, please. Nice. Shifty, you succeed. So you take half damage. Erin, you do not. Although you can use your reaction to uncanny dodge if you'd like. If you're there.
Yeah. It didn't come up with the thing, so.
No, it won't do because it's not an attack roll, but if you'd like to, you can do that.
Yeah.
Cool. You both take 9 points of acid damage as this thing just breathes this kind of fume almost of this kind of stinging gas that washes over you. And this one isn't sure either. But this one will dash around this way. Erin.
I'm just gonna throw a psychic blade.
Yeah, that hits. For 8 damage.
And I'm gonna throw another one.
Also hits, 5 more damage.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Awesome. We bring us round to this wolf, who is at this point left itself so far behind by eating this food that even if it does make it safe. It's no longer interested in the food, but it is going to be very far behind and will not catch up to you this turn. Mr. Shifty.
You saying they're catching up with us, even if we try to slow them down?
That wolf all the way back is quite far back. You're not sure, but these do seem to move quite quickly when they need to.
What sort of check would you do if I try and cast light straight into one of those eyes? Oh no, I need to touch it, don't I?
What do you mean?
How close is this wolf to me?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
He's about 10 feet away from you.
Can I do a hold action so when it comes too close to me, to cast light into his eyes to try and put him off balance so it falls over and it's trying to run into us?
Sure.
I'm going to try and cast light and do it onto his eyes so he can't properly see.
Okay, you can hold an action for it if he gets close enough to do that. That's fine.
hoping
Uh,
to do it, and it puts it off balance and just falls over.
What are you going to cast light on? Because light has to be cast onto an object.
Onto his eyes.
What? Yeah,
Not on the person.
I was going to say a creature is not an object.
Then I will not be doing that.
It does. Yeah, it has to be specifically onto an object.
I will go back to trying this out.
Silence.
Oh, not silence.
Is it meant to be sleep?
Yes, it's meant to be sleep.
That's fine. Do sleep. Just don't expend a spell slot when you do it.
Can I just put one back on?
Yeah, that works too.
Oh yeah, I can just do it that way, can't I? Sorry.
Ooh. As you cast that spell, one good placement, because had you got yourself in that, you were dropping unconscious. But the wolf stood in front of you does drop unconscious. It is gone, sleepy buys.
Didn't use my spell
Mhm.
slot. That's gonna be my go down.
That's your go down, yeah. Cool. Is Sean carrying on or is he stopping?
Yeah, carry on. I say carry on. Just if people want to stop. I'm not very good at hand-to-hand combat. I'm just trying to stop him from catching up with us.
In that case, he has to swerve a little bit to get out of the way of this one that's kind of trying to stand in the way. But you are able to kind of move out of the formation of them. They don't manage to box you in. Ellie.
I will just firebolt that one.
Annoyingly, just misses its AC.
That's fair.
And by that I mean it literally is one shot. But he is going to make... do you know what? No, he's not making wisdom saves anymore. He passed his last time. He is going to pounce. Probably straight towards the thing that just tried to set him on fire. And try and take a little chomp at Ellie. Is that giving you a reaction option there?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering why it wasn't... Because I can't even see the attack yet.
I'll say it doesn't tell me what the attack is, so I don't know.
Shield, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know what the attack is. It's fine. I'll let it go through.
Would you like to know what it is now?
Nah, it's fine.
To see if you want a shield? Because I will allow that, the silly things being silly. Cool. It does hit. You take... What? Oh, because you succeeded on the saving throw. Okay. So you are not knocked prone by this wolf, luckily. You do take 12 points of damage, though, as it sinks its jaw round like your thigh and manages to sink these large teeth into your flesh. It stings as it does, as you can feel a little bit of that acid is clearly coating those teeth. But it lets go and kind of drops back again. This one is unconscious. So this one is going for you, Mr. Shifty, who is concentrating on something.
No, 'cause it doesn't count as concentration sleep.
So say sleep isn't concentration, is it?
Nope, I've got no.
Oh,
Of that.
you cast silence by
Oh,
accident, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it'll be from. Luckily, he goes to bite at you and just snaps at thin air. Because you just about managed to duck out the way. Erin, there's some options for sneak attack now. If you're there.
Yeah. Wait. So how does sneak attack work again?
If you have someone adjacent, you get sneak attack damage. Like if there's adjacent to the enemy, which there is for both of these guys. Does have to be done with a finesse or ranged weapon. That is a natural 1,
Mm-hmm.
which unfortunately misses. You have got a bonus action still. That one will hit, and you can roll sneak attack damage.
Oh,
15 points of damage. Nice. It's been hurt.
yeah, that's my time.
Cool. This one is just ever so slowly moving its way towards you guys. Mr. Gilbert, shifty. I'll get it eventually. I'm sorry.
I like it.
Is that another sleep?
Yeah,
Unfortunately, that is not enough.
it rolled really poorly by the looks of that.
Yeah, it's not the greatest of rolls there. There's nothing higher than a 4 on those rolls. So, but it does sadly have more than 31 hit points left. Is that everything for you, Shane?
Yeah, can't really do much else.
That's cool. It's Sean's turn again. Are you guys moving? Carrying on?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Move these guys back again. This one back again. This one. Cool. Eddie!
Well, I'll just firebolt this one again.
That's gonna miss. And it's gonna run to directly to the back of your cart, and it gets 2 paws up on it and starts to pull down on it. And it's gonna snap at you, Erin. That is a hit. You've uncanny dodged. I do need to make a strength save. Wish you fail.
Am I gonna get pulled out the car?
Well, luckily, that's not actually what that does. You're slap bang in the middle, so I'm going to not say that's the case. You do take 11 points of damage, and you are knocked prone. So you're knocked onto your back in this cart. But that is all.
So if
That
I didn't
one's
uncanny dodge, that would have done 22 damage.
Oh, no, it's not taking your uncanny dodge into account. Thank you. I don't know what's going on, but clearly my foundry is not working as I'd like it to. But who knows? This one, dash this way, and chompy chompy at the bard, and miss. Erin, tell you what, actually, it's 4 minutes to 10. I'm going to suggest the start of a round is probably a good time to call it.
That makes sense.
So should we pick up there next week
Sounds good.
with this
Hopefully we have-
high stakes combat? Yeah, I'm going to throw that recommendation at you now, Sam. Back of a cart combat. Not sure how it works, but not like this.
That's alright, it's good.
There's got to be a way to make it work, I think. But I
This
dunno.
is working. I find this fine.
Yeah, this is fine, man. It's not a problem.
Maybe I'm just being harsh, but yeah.
It'd be more awkward if we pushed away and the melee people were not in reach to do their fights.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be more awkward.
That is very true.
Well, oh well. We